Welcome, everyone. This is Vibe Vault Fit. My name is Amy D, and this is our yoga flow practice. Thank you all for joining in studio and online. So we're going to start with the strap today. So in a seated position, if you don't have a strap and you're at home, you can get a towel and just use that same engagement. So we're just going to start giving ourselves an opportunity to lengthen through our sides. So before we do that, get nice and rooted in your sits bones, get a nice comfortable seated posture. And then allow that to be comfortable for you, right? So dropping your shoulders, but feeling the tension there. So maybe you need to find a little less or more length, right? Depending on the length of your arms, how this feels in your shoulders. So give yourself a moment. Feel that opening of the heart, but shoulders pressed down and back. Take a nice deep breath in, and let's tip it over towards the left. So you really feel the length through the outside of the right rib cage. Find length through the left side as well. Use that tension. Take a deep breath in. Soften the face, breathe out. Inhale, travels back to center, shoulders drop. We'll take that the other way. So try to keep that left sit bone really rooting. Nice and slowly, inhale, drives back up through center. Take a full breath in. Take a slow hinge forward, belly to spine. Again, really pressing the palms away from each other. Inhale back through center. Let's cactus the arms. Nice job, you guys. You look great. Inhale, stretch it high. Drop your shoulders. Tip it over, maybe finding a little more space. Inhale, breath takes us back to center and the other way. Inhale through center, belly to spine. Take that slow hinge forward. I feel a little rounded through the upper back. Inhale, travels back up. Exhale, give yourself a... Inhale, re-extend, and we'll take the strap. We'll move it up to the top of the mat. So we'll come up into a top position. If you need to wiggle that out, maybe some shoulder rolls forward and back. And then we'll make our way up toward our tabletop position. So spreading the fingers wide, wrist, elbows, and shoulders are nice and aligned. Let's just find a round or two of our cat-cow. So just take a breath here. Tailbone is back, ribs pull back. And as you inhale, belly softens down. Take the lift of the heart. And then tuck the chin really round the spine. Inhale, breath, belly softens, heart lifts. Exhale, breath, press into the palms. And then we'll come back through center, maybe reset the palms. And we'll start with our balancing tabletop. So right leg stretches back. Right heel lines up with the right hip. So notice if the toes are out or in. Encourage the 5 toes down. You guys can stay right here, or left arm floats forward. So if that arm is floating, thumb is up, pinky is down, spread the fingers wide. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, tap elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch it forward and back. Left elbow cactuses. Inhale for the stretch. Tap it through center. Inhale, stretch it long. Cactus that left elbow. Inhale for the reach. Now left palm down. Option to take a little tricep push-up. Elbow slide by the ribs. Come up through center. Stay strong through that lifted leg. One more time. Elbow slide. Coming back up through center. Right knee down. Press back. You're ready, back towards our tabletop position. And we're going to stretch that right leg forward. So option to use the strap again, the choice is yours. Or find those movements that we did in our seated posture. Let's be here.
Used to want people to love me, so I learned how to sing. Then I thought I wanted
Straighten that front leg. There it is. Goodness gracious.
when I found it was as empty as could be.
Keep that right hip pulling back, maybe flexing the front toes. Nice job, and we'll come through center. Right knee is back. Maybe wiggle that out. And we'll make that fun movement on the opposite side. So left leg stretches, always the option to stay right here. So try to keep your chin lining right up at the center of your collarbones. Your gaze is down and forward. Feeling nice and firm through the back body, right arm can reach. Again, option to stay here if you'd like. Or inhale, heel and thumb. Exhale, tap it in. Inhale for the reach, right elbow cactuses. Inhale, stretch, tap it in. Inhale for the reach, elbow cactuses. Inhale, stretch it long, right palm down. Option, little tricep push-ups. Coming back up through center. Slowly lower down, take a full breath in, full breath out. Let's stretch that left foot forward. Coming into our knee down lunge on this side. You can use the strap or lose it.
Through the ups and downs, I have figured out you find peace where you make it. Scenery won't change it.
Dip forward.
So much time thinking
Inhale, reach it.
find enough of anything that would bring me.
Straighten the leg. Turn that strap down.
So I found peace.
Slow it down. Take a full breath in. Big breath out. Let it go. And from here, nice. Slowly, we're going to come back to our hands and knees. You can place the strap on the top of the mat. Let's press back to child's pose. Knowing at any time throughout your practice today, this is the spot for you to rest, to breathe, to just be. And take a deep breath in. Take a full breath out. Let it go. From here, guys, walk your arms forward. Toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So finding movement or stillness, whatever is appealing to you today. Just making sure your fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing the palms down. Belly presses in and up. Find a little more lift of your hips. Maybe a little sway in the head from side to side, making sure your chin is tucked. Smooth it out. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Let it go. From here, nice and slowly, we're going to pivot. Exhale, lift the hip, facing dog. One more cycle of breath wherever you are. And we'll inhale, the heels lie back, knees travel. So top of the mat, forward fold, feet are about the width of your hips. Again, allow the torso and the head to be nice and heavy, supported by the belly. Maybe finding opposite elbows, little sway from side to side. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. One more cycle of breath. When you're ready, really root into your feet. And we'll inhale to our flat back. And exhale, get heavy, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, breath in our flat back. Exhale, breath. Let's step back to a high plank. So always options to tap. Take what's best for you. We'll slowly lower elbows towards our. Roll onto the tops of your feet. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So 3 cycles of breath. You can really feel that expansive quality as you breathe in, and the relaxing quality as you breathe out. Let it go. On the inhale breath, we'll lift the heels, bend the knees, walk up toward top of the mat again, forward fold. Find your feet, inhale to your flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up, rise up one more time. Hinge at the hips. Follow the breath in and your flat back. Follow the breath out, palms down, stretching yourself long. Stay with your breath awareness. In. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Traveling up towards the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, breath in our flat back. Exhale, breath, let it go. Slow reach out, up, overhead. So we'll make our way into toes touch. And we'll come into our chair. Keep your hand. Can you exhale, straighten the legs, let it go. Inhale, breath to our flat back. Exhale, palms down. Option to stretch it long. Elbows by your ribs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down. The knee into your chest. Exhale, we'll step it forward. We're going to keep that back heel lifted. So making sure your feet are on 2 separate lines, creating a strong base for our posture. You guys know my favorite, palms hover around the right ankle to start. Make sure you're feeling long in the neck, strong through your right hip. And then, so dial your pinkies in, give yourself a moment. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's interlace the palms, pointer fingers extend. We're going to take those fun little options. Through center. Just get low. One more time, you guys. Inhale, sweep it up. Pointer fingers extend. Through center. Rise it up. Exhale, drive it down. Inhale, stay low. Full breath in. Nice job. Out. Hover around that front foot. Stepping back to your high plank. Taking it flow. Leave it out. The choice is open. Take a big breath in. And a soothing, relaxing breath out. Leg extends. Left leg releases high. Stepping it forward. Stepping your right foot in. Again, give yourself a moment to set it up. Left hip is back. Hover around the ankles. Make sure your neck feels good in this pose. Take a full breath in. Really nice job, you guys. Full breath out. So dialing your pinkies in. Left hip is back. Soften your face. Find ease in your breath. Palms interlace, pointer fingers extend. Take a full breath in. Take a tip left. Nice job, you guys. Coming back through center. Feel into your feet. Slow hinge forward, hips back. Coming back. tap it low. At hover. Inhale. Cactus, get low. Inhale.
A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. We're walking in a wonderland.
Forward, stepping through your plank. Oh.
Is the bluebird.
Maybe chop.
Stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. We're walking in a
encouraging
wonderland.
you guys to really do what's best for you today. This is our time. Do what feels right. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Let it go. All right, guys, from here, we're going to play with some plank flows today. That sound like fun, Susan? All right, we're going to come into our forward right here. Tops of the feet connect. We'll come into our Sphinx, get a nice little stretch. Really feel that front body stretch. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So we're going to tuck the chin, tuck the toes.
We'll conspire as we dream by the fire, babe. We'll face unafraid all the plans that we made. We're walking in a wonderland. We'll face unafraid all the plans that we made. We're walking in a wonderland. We'll face unafraid all the plans that we made. We're walking.
3, 1. Pause. Drop your thighs. Lift your heart. Get a nice stretch. And tuck your chin. Right leg hovers. Left palm finds the right shoulder. You're really strong. Energy through the right heel. Find your breath. Left forearm back down. Right.
It comes to me upon the strings when I hear it. When
Up the thighs. Lift your heart. And nice and slowly tuck toes. Press up to down dog. Wiggle it out. Take what you need.
Let me say I'm coming humble. I don't know what's right or wrong. I just keep on believing, passing down an old song.
Back heel is lifted. I'm back. Goodness. Arms sweep back and arms overhead, crescent lunge. So pinkies dial in. This time I'm going to take a thumb lock. Again, choose whatever variation of the hands feels good for you. We're going to take it over towards the right. We're going to come through center and inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus low. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Option here. You can step your left foot in or come to a 90-degree hover. Left knee at 90, flex the toes. Settle your focus. Nice job, you guys. You can always be here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's fly it back to airplane. Little bend in that standing leg. Let's try it again, guys. Hands can be at the heart or arms overhead, knee at 90. Shoulders drop. Arms sweep back, full breath in. Full breath out, hands at the heart. Tap the back toe. Inhale, extend. Tap it down. Float it back, strong through that right hip one more time. Arms sweep back to airplane. And drop back foot. Open up, warrior two. Plenty of space for your feet, allowing the hips and shoulders to find ease. Guys, give yourself a moment to settle. You might not have another opportunity today. This is our opportunity, finding our strength in a soft, easeful way. Take a full breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, front palm flips. Option to lift the
She told me time is such a wonderful gift. You're not running
drops,
out.
warrior two,
You're
an extended side angle. So you guys know I love to take the palm on my left hip. So you're putting all that weight on the right arm. You guys look wonderful. Can you open up that top shoulder? Take a full breath in. Nice job, you guys. Full breath out. Back to warrior two. Let's down, frame out the foot. You're strong through the back heel. Option for that three-legged plank float if anybody is interested. Elbows to ribs, down dog or child's pose, you'd like. You back to down dog if you're ready. We'll inhale the left leg high, and we're gonna step it forward. Back heel stays lifted. Strong through your center, arms sweep back, and then arms overhead. Dial your pinkies in. Left hip, hug it back. So the awkward thumb can go on top if you're choosing this hand gesture. Choice is yours. Take a lean to the left, strong through your right heel. Coming through center, take that hover forward. In. Exhale, get low. The reach, option to stay here. Or knee comes right to 90. Toes flex. Nice job, you guys. Take a full breath in. Tap those right toes down. Again, try not to stress out the left knee. Find a little bend there. Squeeze the right glute. And you guys look fabulous. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Leg sweeps back. Again, you can stay here or hands at the heart. Find those little toe taps. Really controlled. Squeezing that back glute. One more time through. Arms sweep back to airplane. Take a full breath in. Stay for the exhale breath out. One more inhale. Exhale right up, warrior two. Tracks open. Take a full breath in. Find that easy breath out. Left palm open, stretch out that front leg and front hip. Again, playing with the balance here. Option to straighten that front leg and lift the toes. All right, you guys, with control, arms find that T shape. Ball of the foot reconnects, warrior two, an extended side angle. Can notice if that right shoulder is creeping up towards your chin. Maybe open. Really nice job, you guys. Full breath out. Inhale back towards our warrior two. Frame it out. Option for that three-legged plank float. Elbows to ribs. Your feet. The toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let's all take a big breath in the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Feel that release. That fresh energy draws in as you breathe in. And as you exhale, releasing any stuck or stale energy. Staying with that ebb and flow of our breath whenever we can. All right. Option. You can find that forearm plank again, or you can be in full plank. Choice is always yours. You can have a knee down, whatever works. So we'll start with those shoulder taps. I'm taking my feet a little wider than my hips. I find a lot more stability that way. Find those little taps. But when that palm lands, try not to really allow that torso to find too much movement. There's the tricky part. And if you'd like, maybe lift and tap. It's a little wigglier for sure. Give it a shot. All right, guys, option to pause here. Take a deep breath in. You guys are amazing. Deep breath out. Maybe find a hold. Left palm, right shoulder, right leg hovers. The wiggliest of all. Left palm down, right foot down. Let's tap the knees. Wiggle. Back up to center, finding our plank. Again, option, float the foot, and maybe right palm, left shoulder. So that lifted leg is strong. Toes are flexing towards the knee. You guys are awesome. Right palm down, left foot down. Let the knees go wide. Reset breath in and out. And one more time, just like that. Fill yourself up. And then nice and slowly, arms stretch long. Let's tuck the toes, lift. On the inhale, we're going to step it forward. So we're going to come into our lizard. Palms are on the inside of your foot. Let's drop that back knee down. Find a little length through that back leg. Maybe heel toe that front foot off the mat. An option to come onto the forearms if you'd like. Right here, right now. Just you and your breath. And when you're ready, nice and slow. Arms, let's tuck those toes under. Roll onto that left foot. Keep your right knee bent, big opening in the chest and hips, making sure it all feels okay in your body. And when you're ready, slowly right palm down, right foot connects. Let's just pedal that out. Find it. Bit forward, palms on the in. And then to the groin and the inner thigh, which is kind of hard to get to. Let's find a full breath in and out before we draw ourselves down. If upright's better for you, you guys know the option is, or maybe folding over blocks. Maybe close your eyes. Again, if tension has crept back into your face or your jaw, maybe unfurrow your brow. Three more cycles of breath. slowly we'll plant the palms, straighten the arms, wiggle that front foot in so right toes will tuck. Left leg extend. Right palm stays down. Lift your heart, lift your hips. Feels in your neck. And really slowly left palm. Left foot down. Come back to your down dog. And nice and slowly we'll make our way towards our high plank and we'll tap deep. Nice job, guys. So legs can be nice and long. I'm grabbing my strap if anybody's interested. No pressure. If you're like, enough of the strap, I totally get it. I just like where it allows my shoulders to set in a really stabilized way. And we'll find our forward fold this way. Again, making sure that belly is pressing back, shoulders wrap down and back. Feel the roots of your sits bones. Take a deep breath in. Really slow hinge. It's really slow. So this is a little more active. I'm keeping my palms lifted. Feel the outside arms support you here. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, rise up. Find those little cactus arms again. Inhale for the reach. Notice how that feels a little different. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, find your hinge, palms to feet or legs. Let's inhale and find our flat back. And then exhale, really get heavy, let it go. One more round of our breath. And on your next inhale, palms slide up the legs. Let's reverse this out so you can bend your knees or come into a reverse plank. Fingers face in, spread. Little lift of the hips and the heart. Remembering you can always be here. Little less stress on the low back. It's actually really nice for the quads as well. Making sure all of it feels okay in your neck. One more inhale breath. Exhale, slowly release the hips down. We'll let the legs go long. So option for our boat variation. So we'll start with our heels down, take a little tip back, and let's just reach our arms and just lift a leg. And then can you hover that other leg? That is funky. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And then let that foot meet the left, and then hover the left. Coming through center, maybe find that hover again. You all have to breathe and you all have to smile, mandatory, right? Thank you. There's the laugh. Find the hover. You guys are awesome. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Can we get lower? And then reach it up, bend the knees. Get low. And pull it back in. 2 more times. Take the version that's right for you. Keeping a nice lifted heart and lifted smile. The breath is everything. Find your inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Let the heels drop. Take a little space with your heels. Slowly. Let's stretch ourselves down. So I, again, am shocking the strap. I'm going to use it this time. So if it's good, strap, or you don't have to. But give yourself a moment, finding that nice big X shape. Let the toes open. Feel all of the support underneath you and all of that space on top of you. Breathe it in. Fill yourself up. Breathe it out. Let it go. Full breath in. And a full breath out. All right, guys, option. Left leg stays long, bending your right knee, and that strap can find the ball of your right foot. Really nice stretch here. So there's always the option of bending your left knee and rooting that foot down if that feels better for you. But I encourage you to take a strap in each hand and think about those toes traveling up towards the top of the mat. Again, if your knee is unhappy in this pose, make sure you're finding a little bend. You're going to get a different stretch. Nice and rooted in the shoulders. Really sending the breath towards that back hamstring. So where can you soften? Where can you let go? And then we'll inhale that right foot back up so the straps go in the right hand, left palm, left hip. Let's take that over towards the right. Again, think about the toes maybe traveling a little more forward. Come back to your breath. Where do you need to send your breath? One more inhale right here. And then exhale, right foot travels back up, and we'll switch it out in our revolve twist. So the straps go into the left hand, find a T shape of the right arm, and then taking that over. Really big outer hip stretch. So it might feel better to have a bend in your right knee, sort of is feeling better for me today. Right? The best part, play with it. What feels good for you? As you inhale, we'll come back up through center and we'll switch it out. Again, having that strap on the ball of the left foot. Right leg can be long or you can be bent. So I encourage you again, think about those toes flexing up towards your right knee and that extended leg. Feeling the support through the right side. Right? This side might be telling a different story, and that's okay. Maybe a little more bend in that left knee will help you access a better stretch. And nice and slowly, left leg extends up. The left palm has both straps, right palm, right hip, and that slow extension out. If this is really easy for you, if your leg just falls open, maybe find a little lift. If your right hip is lifted, maybe that right palm helps securing it down a little more. Again, soft in the face, relaxing any tension. And on your next inhale, left leg extends. We'll switch out the strap in the right hand. Left palm is stretched out by your left shoulder in a T shape. And then finding that revolve twist. And nice and slowly, we'll come back up through center, and you can move the strap off to the side. Let's make our way into our bridge. So we'll do a couple of bridges today. Wiggle your shoulders in. Again, feet, knees, and hips. Find that easy alignment. And we'll reach it up. So once you get there, maybe you can wiggle in a little more. You can stay here, or maybe stretch the right leg up. The option is yours. Notice what it's doing to your face. If your face is not happy, drop that foot down. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Right foot down. Can you keep your hips lifted? Nice open hips and heart. And then slowly release the hips down. Just give yourself a moment. Arms open a little wider. Feet go as wide as the mat. Just let your knees knock in towards each other. Smoothing out the breath. Nice and slowly, feet walk back in line with the knees and the hips. Whatever variation for you. You can be restorative. placing a block underneath your back or finding the lift of your hips. Again, making sure the neck is not feeling the stress of this pose. And if you want to stretch that left leg high, you're fully rooted in the right foot. Keep that right knee tracking forward and up. One more inhale. Really slowly with control, left foot returns. Maybe find a wiggle of a bind underneath the low back with the palms. One more big breath in. As you exhale, return the hips. Feet go wide. This time, let's just let the knees track open towards the right. Take your gaze left. And our spinal twist variation. And then knees track up to center. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, knees left, gaze can be right. Center, nice job. Pull the knees into the chest. Come into a happy baby. So insides or outsides of the feet, whatever feels good in your shoulders. You can find stillness or some movement, rocking your happy baby from side to side. Finish our practice with the legs up the wall or a shoulder stand, whatever's good for you. If you have a block nearby, you can place it underneath your low back. It's a really nice little lift of the hips, a little more support. So it's right in that sacral region, making sure the block feels nice and safe and comfortable. And we'll just stretch one leg and then the other leg up. So let's try and stay here for about 10 rounds of breath. Noticing the inhale, that slight pause, and that releasing exhale breath, and the slight pause. Close your eyes if you'd like, or just soften your focus.
Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center.
And when you're ready, nice and slowly, maybe bend the knees and let the feet draw down. So there's an option here if you'd like to get a nice stretch through your hips. You can take your right leg long. Notice if that feels okay in your body, your back, and your hips. And then maybe that left foot extends as well. Just for a couple cycles of breath. And when you're ready, you can bend back into the knees, plant the feet, little lift of the hips. If you need any other movements before making your way into your comfortable pose, option is yours, taking the legs long for your Shavasana. Maybe arms open wide, really open to receive your practice. Again, just do a quick little body scan, noticing the forehead, the cheeks around your eyes. Let go of your jaw. Maybe lick your lips and swallow. Let the shoulders and the hips rest.
From my center, at the center.
Feel all of the support underneath you and all of the space you've
Please
created.
let me feel inner peace. From my center, at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace. From my center, the center of me. Please let me feel peace. From my center and the center of me. My heart is open. I am aware. In me's a knowing of love, love, love. My heart is open. I am aware. In me's a knowing of love, 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 love.
Begin to find an easy awareness back in the body. Maybe it's subtle movements. Maybe you just open your eyes, blinking yourself back into your space. Right? And this is our time, remembering the importance of giving yourself moments of rest. It doesn't all have to be perfect. It doesn't all have to get done. This is what's important. Being with those that you love, doing such as this. Let's all take a deep breath in together. Full breath. So lessons from a Christmas tree from my friend Corey. Be a light in the darkness. It's okay to fall over sometimes. Bring joy to those around you. Sparkle and twinkle whenever you can. And remember, it's perfectly fine to be a little tilted. Thank you all so much for your practice today. It is my pleasure and honor to be with you guys. Namaste. You guys are the best. It's our last in 2024. Thank you for showing up. I know. And to our wonderful on Karen, Alicia, and Desiree. You guys are the best. Thank you all. Just being you.